Hello everyone, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. I hope you are well. Now, today, well not today, this is weird. Tomorrow, we are making Dr. Pepper pulled pork. This is different for a few reasons. First up, I've never really done a video in here. Luckily, it's a very bright evening because it's actually 8 o'clock at night right now, and that's pretty late. Normally I get quite bad light here in the kitchen, but we're getting away with it. It's pretty cool because also the steps right here at this stage are very minimal indeed. We need in the slow cooker, which I don't use very often. And secondly, which doubles up as today's video shout out, is my friend Lettuce, who's also a very skilled photographer. In fact, I've cameoed in some of his pictures on his Instagram right there. That's a shady looking Barry right there. Oh yes. So the weird thing is he is actually a vegan as well. So I can't get why a vegan has said, oh my gosh, this pulled pork looks delicious, you must make it. Because I'm actually seeing him tomorrow doing a podcast, the My Virgin Kitchen podcast, and he's appearing in it. And I was going to take some with me, but I can't. So I'm just going to make it. This is kind of new territory for me because I'm just going to do the steps now. And then I'm going to turn the slow cooker on just before I go to bed. This is quite good. I'm going to go walk the dogs. They're down there chilling out at the moment. Then I might try and watch a few episodes of Walking Dead, but what will happen is I'll watch one episode, then fall asleep. But before I go to bed, I'll switch the slow cooker on, and then we'll see what it's like in the morning. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab an onion, and we are gonna just slice this up. The house phone's ringing. See, this is what happens this time of night. Hello?
Hi, Barry.
Hi, alright.
What was in the cream?
Just whipped cream and a bit of apple sauce.
You were right. Yeah?
Yeah.
They were very nice.
That was just my mother-in-law critiquing the cones, the cream horns that I made, in fact, this morning, hence why I'm wearing the same t-shirt that's on the same day, as I said. So I'm just peeling my onion, like so. And I'm doing it roughly because I'm going to use my trusty kitchen gadget. So like that, boom, down. Love this thing. I need to get one with Barry on it. Boom. So all we do, let's just take that out for safety reasons. Chopped onions. So this is my slow cooker. Whoa, bit big, see? But then we lift it off this plate for now. Put that one way. That base actually stores inside it. It's pretty neat, actually. So the onions are going in there. Onions. Shake it, shake it, shake it. There's me pork shoulder joint right there. If we want, we can trim this bit of fat off. I think we might. So I've turned it into a convertible. I've taken the fatty roof off it, but you can keep it on if you wish. It does make it easier to peel off then, and also you can chop that up and fry it and turn it into pork scratchings, which is pretty cool, but it's all about this. All right, so this is some Maldon smoked salt. So it's like flaky salt, but it's been sort of smoked a little bit, so it's got a real nice flavour to it, smokiness, edge. Slightly, it's not white like normal salt. It's got a bit of a slight fake tanny vibe going on. Try and do one hand to touch the pork and the other hand to be my kind of clean one. But if you get completely messy, you can always wash your hands in between. This is some garlic powder. Let's get that on there. Rubby rub with that hand. Oh, it smells good. All nice and coated on there. Then a good old grind of black pepper on both sides again. So get it all nice and seasoned. Like drag it along as well to scrape up any extra seasoning on the board, on the sides. And that is the pork done. All right, so slow cooker with a bed of onions, and we just sit the pork shoulder in there. I'm gonna wash my hands a minute. All right, so I have a bottle of Dr. Pepper here. It's about 600 mils in this one, but we only need about 400. Oh wow, check that out. Boom. I bet it wasn't expecting to be poured into a slow cooker on top of pork. Wow, a little bit more like so. Now we don't actually add the barbecue sauce yet at this stage. We now need to basically slow cook it. So I'm gonna wait around for a few hours before going to bed, and the barbecue sauce will be added in the morning. It does smell blooming good though. I reckon it's gonna caramelize up and be really sweet and complement the tangy barbecue sauce really well. Anyhow, like I say, I'm gonna walk the dogs and I'll show you me turning it on before bed. Hello, it's 12:30 at night. Let's go. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, I hope you slept well. Walking Dead, I got about 1.5 episodes into that. fell asleep, and it was time to put this baby on. So let's have a look. But also, I found a kitchen gadget, which I've never really had the chance to use. It's been there for ages, called meat claws, which we'll use to shred up the pork. Here we go. Just get that out. Oh, yes. Right, what do I do with this thing? Kind of drippy. I haven't done that many pulled pork recipes before, but I was kind of thinking more of the fluid would evaporate, but it hasn't. But look, I can feel this here. That is, see this? It just wants to pull apart. I was going to shred it in here, but I thought that I'd scratch it and do stuff like that. So we're going to take it out without a fork and use these claws. Of course, if I was Father Christmas, I would use Santa claw. Alrighty. Boom. There it goes. Lifted it off with a spatula, and it's got slots in it. It kind of lets some of the juices seep out because I don't have a licked board here, and I think it might go a little bit everywhere, but let's shred it. That instantly made me think of the Ninja Turtles and Shredder. Today's random shout out goes to Just Hollywood on Snapchat, the last person to send me a snap. I'm fangirling a bit here. Love, love, love your videos and the pugs. Nice one, Just Hollywood. You've made my entire month. Hopefully I've made another month now. Oh, wow. There's nothing else in the box. Shred, handle, transfer, meat claws, pork, poultry and beef. Use the claws for shredding pork, handling poultry or removing virtually any meat from the grill. Oh, so you can actually lift with it. Look at that. Great for handling anything hot in the kitchen where you'd rather not use your hands. I wouldn't really trust that to use something, no, lift something hot. Right, just giving them a bit of a wash. This is awesome. They look like bear claws. I feel like Wolverine. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, it's shredding it like a boss. Like a boss. Look at this. Of course, you could use forks, but oh, wow, look. That's amazing. That is actually really, really good. I'm not getting any mess on my hands. Of course, you can use forks, but I'm feeling like a bear. I am feeling like Yogi, no, Winnie the Pooh, no, he was a bear. Was he a bear? No, it's a good bear. Bear Grylls. I forgot we put bits of onion in it as well. Oh, so good. Honestly, I am really impressed with that. That has taken me like seconds. My hands are so clean. Really, really good. And look. Famous bears. Polar bear. No. Oh, Baloo from the Jungle Book. Oh. It's my TED-inspired pulled pork gadget claws. Amazing. These are cool. These are cool. All right, let's bring back the pulled pork pan slow cooker base, or the Dr. Pepper and the juices in there, and of course the onions. And I am just pushing that pulled pork back in to those juices. Oh, wow. It's like they're leaping off a big diving board. They're at the best swimming pool ever. Like going, hey, check this out. It's amazing in here. This is some barbecue sauce that I was recommended. We can't get too many of them in the UK, but this was on the list of one of an American friend's favourite ones. So luckily I found that in a store. I'm going to go for about half a bottle, which is about 250 grams in there. Oh my gosh, but I think you could probably add more or less to make it more tangy, thicker, or just keep it a bit more, I don't know. Pulled pork is traditionally, oh, that was a nice noise, served not even with barbecue sauce. A lot of people have it without, just the shredded pork. Bit of applesauce with it, as seen in the cream horn video, the last video, would go very well indeed. So we'll just give this a big stir around. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm gonna add a bit more barbecue sauce. Yeah, only adding half the bottle. It didn't have quite enough tang in there, but I'm thinking that this, oh yeah, it's thickening it up a little bit more as well. I want that sort of nice balance between not being too tangy, but still having that little bit of barbecue kick, you know. Plus we've got the smokiness of the salt in there that we put on the pork as well. Right, so let's get that back on the heat for about 30 minutes just to warm it through. So there we go then, back on there, on low, lid on. Yeah, just leave it about 30 minutes just to warm through, let those flavours mingle, while my solitary fork over here just goes, oh, I really wanted to join in. I've just seen one of my favourite chefs of all time, who I'd love to do a video with someday. Let's make it happen one day. Alton Brown, he did a review of these, and I don't think he liked them that much, or was a bit critical of them, but in a comical way, so that's fine. Perhaps there was a clause in his contract where he had to say... Alright then folks, I actually turned it up to high in the end. So that still has been half an hour because it's not really high, is it? High. It's, I don't know, see, it's sort of bubbling away there, looking gorgeous. So those flavours are nice and mingled. Let's serve it up. So I've got myself a lovely crusty roll, which I'm just gonna slice. Hello, please fill me with delicious food. Now it's a little bit naughty. This is optional, just like everything in life is optional, folks. I mean, you know, you don't have to wake up in the morning. You could lie in bed and be like, no, I'm staying in bed. That's a bad example. But you are choosing to watch this video, and I thank you for that. That's a better example. And my point is that I'm just buttering my roll, just because I like that. You don't have to do that at all. Sit my pulled pork behind me right here. Oh yeah. I'm going to use a slotted spoon to lift up. Oh my gosh. Actually, I need to bring this forward so you can see it. Oh, oh my gosh. All right, normal service is resumed. I'm just lifting up some of this pulled pork. Oh, my gosh. You see that? Oh, can we go one more? Yes, we can. Just a teeny bit more, I think. And the heat of that pulled pork will just melt that butter. And oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Look at that. What a beast. Oh my gosh. Get some coleslaw on top. Yeah. Look at that mountain. And then we just sit our lid down. Not too much. Let it see the layers. Beauty. Gosh, that sounded Australian. Oh, you delicious thing. That is gonna be used for my thumbnail. Pretty certain of that. Breakfast time. Sorry, I was just doing all my Snapchats and Instagrammy bits then, but it's time to eat it. Oh, it's so warm. Yes. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Some of it dribbled on the floor. Use a plate normally, okay? Oh my gosh, that is like breathtaking. That is like stonking. It's starting to get really messy eating this. You get a real tang of the barbecue sauce, the smokiness of it too, but of course the sweet caramelization with the Dr. Pepper. I absolutely love that. So if you do try the recipe, don't forget to send me a picture at My Virgin Kitchen. Follow me on social media for loads of behind the scenes bits and bobs, and subscribe for regular recipes and food fun. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. Here is your pug paws. Amy, believe me right now, wanting some pulled pork.